In this video today, we're going to be taking a look at GoalZero's Yeti 500x portable power station and the Nomad 50, so stay tuned. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. GoalZero reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to take a look at their portable power bank and their solar panel. And of course I said, yes, this thing looks amazing and I definitely want to check it out. Not only can you use this thing around the house, but you can take it camping, RV trips, basically anywhere that you want to go that needs power, this thing can handle it. Let's take a look at the side of the box. All right, so here are some things that the Yeti 500x offers. We've got fast charging USB-C power delivery port, which is really nice. That is pretty new. I mean, state-of-the-art stuff there. So it's nice to see that. I haven't seen any other devices with this power delivery port on it, so that's cool. We've got fast solar charging, 12-volt regulated port, 500-watt lithium battery, so that makes it a lot lighter being a lithium battery. I think it's about 12.9 pounds. 300-watt AC inverter and a 1200-watt surge. So this thing can take quite a surge. So it lists that there are two ways that you can charge this thing. You can either charge it through an outlet or through a solar panel. One other way is that they also sell a separate cable that will allow you to charge this thing through the cigarette lighter in your car. So the 12-volt cigarette lighter in your car, you can actually use to charge it, but you need a special cable. I will link that below if you guys want to check that out. So looking at here, we've got the 12-volt outlet port. We've got the 6mm output port. So that's going to be for like the GoalZero lighting and stuff like that. We've got the LED screen, charging port, USB-A, and then we've also got the USB-C, like a regular outlet, and then we've also got the power delivery one. So the power delivery one, you can actually charge the unit itself, and then we've also got 120-volt AC ports right here. Now, just some ideas of what you can do. Personal electronics, camera equipment, CPAP machine. I mean, that's pretty big right there if you're using a CPAP machine. And then a grill. So being able to plug in like a Traeger smoker to this thing, and wheel that thing around, that is awesome right there. We'll definitely have to try that out. All right, so now that we've seen the stats on the box, let's put this thing to the test. All right, so here I have everything set up outside. We have got both of the AC outlets plugged in and all four of the USBs plugged in. I want to see what kind of load this thing can pull. So we're going to turn on all the USBs. You can see up top, I've got a tablet, we've got a cell phone, I've got a gimbal plugged in, and then down here, we have got some earbuds. So we've got all that plugged in. We're pulling 11, 12 watts from all the USB. Over here, I'm going to turn on the AC. So for the AC outlets here, I have got a laptop and we've got a small little fan plugged in to pull some current out of there. And in total, we have got 33, 34 watts that are being used. Now, if I push on the info button here, it's going to tell me how many hours I can run all of this stuff before the battery completely goes dead. Another thing that you can do is by clicking on units. It'll go through all the different, so we've got watt hours, volts, amps, and then back to watts here. So that is everything being used. If I want to turn off all of these USB, I can turn that off right here. It stops charging all of these devices. We're going to drop down. Now it's just charging my laptop and the fan. We're going to turn those off. Now nothing is coming out of it. So one thing that I wasn't a big fan of with this device is that the AC outlets are so close together. Now, in this situation, it's fine. I mean, they can both be plugged in right next to each other. But what happens when I need to charge, say, my camera battery? So if I'm going to plug this big brick into it right here, now I've covered up both of the outlets. I can't use the other outlet, which is unfortunate. It would be nice if we can maybe get an outlet on the side over here, whether that be moving an outlet or adding just a third outlet on the side for just big bulky things. That would have been nice, but a way around it is that I actually bought some extenders. So these are just some AC extenders here. Now what I can do, I can actually plug in my camera charger here, let that go to the side, and then we can also still plug in the laptop right here. And that is a way to get around if you've got some bulky things that just need to be charged. Okay, now let's take a look at the Nomad 50 solar panel. So we've got two sleeves right here. They're both net, so we can actually expose the wires inside. We've got an input, a chain in, and a USB. So here is the input cable that we have. This one's about 6 feet long, not very long. We've got the chain, so if you've got multiple solar panels, you can chain them here. Also, this one only being 6 feet, I believe they do also sell a 15 and a 30 foot, so if you want one that's longer. And then if you want to do a USB A directly into there, you can. Now, one thing I found that this was missing was a handle. There's no handle on it anywhere. It would have been nice if I could have like a handle to grab onto this thing. But let's open it up and show you guys what this thing looks like. It folds out like this. Got all the panels folded out. Now it's got these loops all around it, so that way you can hook it up. There's one at each connection point. We've got one at the top here, going all the way down, all the way around, and then we do have one at the bottom. So there are tons of options for connecting and setting this thing up. Now it is a pretty overcast day today. Let's go ahead and plug this in. So we're not going to be getting much power out of this thing. Let's see what we're getting. There is no sun out right now. It is completely cloudy. And yeah, we're getting no input. Oh, here we go. Getting a little bit here. So this thing can do up to 50 watts. So I tested this yesterday, and I noticed that yesterday when I was doing the test and it was really sunny out, I was getting about 40 to 45 watts out of my panel. That was sitting right there, baking in the sun, getting about 45 out of that. But just want to show you guys what it all looks like with all of the ports filled up, just giving you a taste of what this thing can do. Okay, so this is a great device to have around. You can take it on camping trips, RV trips, blow up air mattresses, blow up inflatable pools if you need to, take it out on a job site, charge up the batteries for any power tools that you're using. You can power your lighting, your cameras, charge all your batteries, your drones, cell phones, tablets. Also tailgating, that is another big one. You can plug small TVs into this thing, coolers, ice chests, mini fridges into this, and you are set. Set your chairs up behind the truck and you're good to go. You don't even need to go into the concert or the game. You got everything right there at your tailgate. That is awesome, and this thing can do all of that. So I've had this thing for a few weeks now, and I gotta say that I've really enjoyed this thing. It's nice to have power to take wherever I'm going. Now, one thing that we saw on the side of the box earlier is that this thing can charge smokers or pellet grills. So now, instead of me having my Traeger plugged into the side of my house, I can wheel this thing up to a park. I can take this thing with me on a camping trip and just run it off of here and smoke some ribs or brisket if I want to. To me, that is just super cool and gonna be a lot of fun to use this summer. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful for you guys. If so, give it a thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'd love to help you guys out if I can. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.